So to start with, you probably want to remove these screws. Let's see if it lets you. Come on. Sometimes they're tough. And like this one, both sides still work when I press the button. So we're gonna try to salvage this wire. Or maybe they don't. Let me see. Okay, I guess they don't, which is not a big problem. This wire tends to like get damaged around that area right there where they connect. So I just put it to my ear and see if it works. And it doesn't, so we're gonna be replacing that wire. Which is not a big deal, but kinda sucks. I thought it was working before. Because I had another headset that had one that wasn't working, and I thought this one was working because when I got it, it was sort of making a noise. Goes to the side. I want to take this out. That's why I have a flathead screwdriver for this. Oh, come on. Put that to the side. We'll need this part. We probably won't need this anymore because I'm going to be replacing it with these 3D printed ones. Okay, and this part just twists and comes out. Okay. And this wire comes out, and we also probably want the flat head for this part. Just pull it like not too much, but it just has to pop out. There you go. Oop. The other side should just pop out too, like that. Alright, yeah, the wire's toast, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. They like glue it in some places. Oh yeah, you will have to take off this ring and reuse it. Right here. Not a big deal. Take off the ear cups. Left side. The other one I had was 600 series, so I had a USB stick, and you can use it with pretty much anything. This one is the Xbox version. I pretty much know the screw sizes, like the longest ones are in here, and then the slightly shorter ones, which is half of this, go in all of these pieces, and then the headband has the smallest ones. But since we're replacing the wire, gotta open this up. tape it in so it doesn't, you wouldn't get too hard, I guess, but I mean, usually it gets damaged right here, so that doesn't really do much. Just a ton of screws. I think these ones are the same size as the other ones. Yeah, if you have like a magnet to, you know, hold all the screws, that'd help. Which I don't. And there's your connection, which is, I mean, you kind of want to remember which one's which, but it's not, you can test it later. This is the annoying part. They glue this in. Might have to solder gun this thing. Or wait, do I have my knife around here? Yes. I just want to make this hole bigger for later, because we're going to put a different wire in here. So I don't really care about this wire. Save the tape. That's kind of nice because now I know which one is where. But for later. This is trash. So the replacement wire I'm gonna use, it's probably gonna be from old earbuds or any copper wire, which I think I have a bunch of those laying around. Just make that slightly cleaned up, that glue out of there. Put that to the side. Pull this out, and yeah, I need this ring. This is trash. Take this apart now. They put like the tiniest screws in here. So I know all the screws that go in the band, they're like the smallest. And they have some hidden screws here too, which you're just gonna lift up this corner. There's a screw there. I don't like to peel the whole thing off, because then you would have to re-glue it. But if you just lift the corner, you can, well, I might have to re-glue this one. The other one was, it would just stick back on really easy. That corner has a screw also. There's one right here. Yeah, once you take these screws off on the sides, the whole headband comes apart. if it wants to. Oh, okay, it's coming apart. Came on out. Alright, so this will open up, and sometimes you can pull this wire out and reuse it. On the other side, it was like super glued in. We won't need this part, so it's all trash, because the one I designed has a bump on here, does the same thing, so that little metal piece is like extra on their end. And we got to take apart this whole side too, since we're replacing the wire. If you were not replacing the wire, you would take off one side, unsolder it, then basically put the new piece on and solder it back on. I mean, I'm doing this real time so you can see how long it'll take you to do it. Okay. Ooh, this one's slightly different than the other one. You have sound, and I guess that's the controllers. Oh, or wait, since this one has the Bluetooth push thingy, Majiki. Okay, yeah, it's slightly different than the old one. So I'm guessing this one, yeah, that one is the wire like this one. It's because this is the speaker for this side, and this is the speaker for the other side. And they cover in this goop, so that's gonna be a pain in the butt a little bit. But I've done this before, so not a big deal. We have green and copper or whatever, just ground hot. So it's the same on this side. So right side is green. That's all you gotta remember. Let's take this apart. Yeah, I'm gonna make a version, I think, of this where you don't have to do the whole taking apart. Well, I mean soldering. You'll still have to take it apart, but not this part, just these parts. That's annoying. Okay. That layer. Guessing this one's for the microphone. Just the way it's looking. And yeah, that one's the sound. I don't know why they do this, but like they loop the wire underneath. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it for now and pull it out. There we go. Pull this off. Put it to the side. I'm gonna need this rubbery thing. Come out. Move this light maybe. Oop. And same thing here. There's like 5 screws in this thing. The only reason I have to take this apart is because I'm trying to replace the wire, and you can't really get the wire through because there's a little block thing on the top over here. Yeah, I'll definitely have to put glue in that. It's kind of sticky. Where's my smaller screwdriver? Somewhere in this mess. I'm just gonna pull it from there to not damage it. Because I kind of poked it a little bit there. So screw right there. Doesn't want to come up like on the other side. So I'm gonna have to do this too. Screw there. Alright, that's all the screws. Yeah, it's like they super glued it in or something, because actually that was not too bad. On the other one, I had to pull it so hard it pulled the wire apart, but we'll keep this one, I guess, for whoever needs that. And then here we're just gonna split this apart because there's no more screws holding it together. There's a tab in the middle. Yep, just like that. See, I tried to push the wire through without taking it apart, but then this part won't let you go through, so you gotta take it apart. All right, let's see what wire we're gonna use. This one's gonna be trash. So you could use one wire from like old earbuds, because they'll have both, basically 2 wires inside of it go into each earbud. But I just got these like shock thingies or whatever you call them, just extra wires laying around. As long as it's copper and it's very flexible, you're good. And I know these are copper because I have a bunch of them and I already used a few. Gonna have to split it just a little bit. And one of them has like a reddish line on it, so I'm gonna associate that with the green wire. So wherever the green one's connected on that side and this side, that's where the red one's gonna go. And I probably should turn on my soldering iron to heat up. I need to get them. Well, I have a wire stripper somewhere, but I can't find it. So let's do old school 2-strip. There you go. Don't do that at home, kids, or whatever they say. If you lose a tooth, I'm not liable. Some crap like that. I mean, I know this wire is long enough, but I'm gonna do one side, and then if there's extra wire, I just cut it off. So I'm just gonna leave the other side. Let's see, that should be almost hot enough. So red is green. Here, it's green. Probably should have connected it somewhere else, but ooh, okay. It's really hot. I'm gonna pull on this. Don't touch it. There you go. Garbage. Garbage. Probably just split this apart a little bit. Wish this wire was longer. Oh, what? Usually it grabs it right away, but I guess it's extra hot. And there we go. Let's see, what are we? Oh, okay, yeah, 400 is where we need to be. I've like boiled it. Put that there. There you go. Turn that off for now. We're not gonna need it for a little bit. Okay. I believe this was the ear cup for this. Yep. And I'm gonna have to cut these off to put the wire through this hole. Darn glue. And they didn't really have to do the glue thing. They already put the tape Yeah, if you use the earbud wires, it would just be one. They're kind of squished together. Okay, it should fit now. And you might be thinking like, why does he put it through the other hole? Well, the other hole's for something else. But I'm just gonna do this so they're not split. How far do they split? Okay. I mean, you could open this other hole and put 2 wires through, I guess, but can't do that one because it connects right there. And then if I do open it up, I guess you can use thicker gauge wire if you wanted to use both of them. But we're just gonna do this and take this tape. I guess they put it in here so you don't yank it off somehow. Close that up. Do we have too much wire? Maybe. Oh, there you go. And then it's just these semi-small screws. And there's only 3 screw sizes. Okay. Having some shaky hand. I don't know why. Okay, you go here. Come on, did it? It must be this warm ass light. Yeah, it has like little arrows where the screws go, so there's 4 screws. That one looks slightly thicker. Oh, okay, yeah, that one is from the other piece. I guess they're the same-ish. Let me see. These super like thin ones are from the band. I know that. This slightly thicker one. It's not there. You can actually look for the little green thing because it was screwed into green. Or if you have the white one, then it's gonna be white. I think I put the right screws here. It looks like it. As long as it holds. I'm gonna put these pieces on. I'm gonna put the, let's see. That's the ear cup. So the wire goes on this side, so we want to put it through here. I don't think it's, well, it's part of the ear thing. It's not the ear cup. There you go. And these ones are long. Can't mistake those for anything except for this. Oh look, I found a screw. Yeah, there's magnets though. They'll grab all your screws if you put on top. These headphones are surprisingly good. I worked on a lot of headphones. My favorite are gonna be probably the Turtle Beach, the Kraken Razors, and the Logitech, what do you call them? G Pro X's, which I use on a daily. I had some Corsair headphones and I was not a big fan. And I mean, I use Corsair like mouse and keyboard, which are great, but headphones, the sound was not good quality. Okay, so this part, you basically have to put the wire. It's a tricky little move. You want it to be kind of straight. Yeah, this is the part where if you use the wire from old earbuds, it's easier because, I mean, I don't think it was designed for 2 wires to run through here, but I do it anyway. Come on. Feed this through here. Yeah, this repair is probably going to be not for everybody. So if you don't want to fix your headphones, I'll buy them from you. I bought 2 pairs of these for 25 bucks, and the other pair basically sold it the next day for 65 after I did this whole same repair. So basically this has to bend into this groove like that. There's a little, and then you just get it into the hole. There you go. And this side should just snap on. There you go. Now we take the replacement part, which is this one, and I gotta figure out which side is which. I think it's like yay. Nope, that's a nay. I think it's this way actually. I should have looked at it before I. Yeah, it's this way. You can know because this corner is bent, and then it goes into that, but this is the old part. I have the new one here. So like, wait. I think the other way was the right way. Shh, don't tell anybody. The best way to look at it is this way. And it is not correct. Yeah, this one printed kind of funky. I'm printing another set right now, actually. before you run the wire through here, you want to put the little band we saved from earlier. Like that. Probably clean this up later. And to make it all smooth, we gotta make the wire flat and put it through here, like so. Oh, come on. There you go. You can put it in, then straighten it. If this is the right side, it should just fit in and rotate correctly. I believe that's the right side. You might have to give this little rubber band a push. It's like a seal, I guess, for whatever reason, so it rotates better. It's a little annoying seal. Get in there. There you go. And it should go flat and rotate, so. Okay. And now we can put this piece back on. I think this is the right side. Annoying piece. Yeah, it's the right side, I think. They're slightly different. Oh. And I am wrong, I guess. Because that seems not to be the right one. Are they actually marked? Oh, yeah, they are. There's a little R. You wanna, because this little piece grabs this part, so it has to be kind of snug there, and then it'll clip in. And actually press it down on the wire too. And then we have the sort of medium screws that hold that. Oh, that one's from the inside. It's one of these, like, slightly thicker. Where's my screwdriver? Yeah, if you have like a organizer or magnets, I would suggest like putting the screws, you know, like the headband screw in separately. Or you can eyeball it like me, which is like kind of know where to go. This is the part where you're gonna have to split the wire, because there's two grooves, but this wire, like if you were using one, then you would just use one groove. I think the original only has one groove, but I designed it so you can use two wires. Let's see, to separate these, I'm gonna use this, give it a little cut, and then it should rip apart. You don't want to rip it apart all the way. You just want to rip it apart till this point, because they just split right here into their designated spots, sort of speak. Okay, a little more. Yep. And I'm gonna super glue them, which I mean, you probably could use some other glue, but this is what I have, so. And you only need to super glue them from this point to this point. A little bit. It's probably gonna be on my fingers again, but oh well. Ow. Here's some sticky boy. There you go. Stay. Okay. This part you don't have to glue because there's a piece on one side. This piece that's gonna go in here. I need to calibrate my printer. It's a little wonky, as you can see. This part just needs to be glued in because it's gonna be going into the headband, and you kind of want that wire out of the way. Yeah, for the people that have the wire that's still good, you don't want to solder. I will try to make this piece where you can make the wire go right through here, so then you don't have to take apart the rest of this, just this part. Trying to make it easy for everybody. Okay, that's good. And I believe this is the screw for this. You might ask, what printer did he use? Well, it was the Bamboo P1P. It's having a hard time with these pieces for some reason. Yeah, the screw should just like eat through it once it gets in there. And grab the other side. Yep. I mean, that's gonna be solid. I do this to open up the hole a little bit on top, make it easier to insert the screws. Long screw for that. Slightly longer one. Where are you? These are the tiny headband ones. Yeah, organize your screws. That's solid. That green tip is the same. If you noticed it. It seemed like it didn't go in all the way right here or something. You gotta squish it in. Okay, so this is why we had to take this part apart, because this has to go through here. So this is closed, this is opened about there, so we want to leave a little bit of wire there for that. So maybe too much, because when it does go in, it's gonna have to bend it a little bit. And that side is fine. We can put this like so. And it should clip together in the middle here somewhere.